Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Let's Hear from the Experienced. So today we have Subham Baidya with us. Basically, he is from a non-circuital background. He will share his interview experience at Capgemini. Actually, we already have a interview experience of Capgemini of a student who belongs to a circuital background. I will give the link in the I button. You guys can check it out. So today we'll shoot the video of Shubham. We'll know the interview experience of Shubham. So welcome Shubham. Welcome to Placement Buddies.
Yeah, hi. Thank you for inviting me here.
Okay.
I hope I can be of some use to some people.
Yeah, sure. So शुभम अपने बारे में हमारे ऑडियंस को थोड़ा बहुत कुछ बताओ briefly.
Yeah, my name is Subham Baidya and I am from civil engineering. I completed my graduation in 2021 this year and I got placed in Capgemini in the second round of our interview placement session.
Okay. So शुभम Capgemini तुम्हारे कैंपस पे कब आया था और मतलब एलिजिबिलिटी क्राइटेरिया क्या था?
एक्चुअली कैपजेमिनी तो 2 बार आया था. पहले बार जो शाग्निक और जुन उन लोगों ने प्लेस हुआ था, तो उस टाइम एक एलिजिबिलिटी क्राइटेरिया के लिए मैं बैठ नहीं पाया था प्लेसमेंट में, क्योंकि मेरा 11th और 12th के बीच में एक गैप था. तो वो पहले था उन लोगों के एलिजिबिलिटी क्राइटेरिया में, तो वो सेकंड टाइम पे नहीं था.
Okay.
तो इसलिए मैं बैठ पाया था. तो इसके अलावा तो एलिजिबिलिटी क्राइटेरिया बहुत सिमिलर ही है, लाइक 6.5 सीजीपीए था और करंट बैकलॉग शायद अलाउड नहीं था, बट वो मेरा था नहीं तब, तो वो मैं बैठ गया था.
ओके. और सेकंड टाइम कब विजिट किया था अराउंड?
सेकंड टाइम आई थिंक मार्च या अप्रैल
दिस ईयर.
या 2021.
ओके. सो शुभम कैपजेमिनी का इंटरव्यू सिलेक्शन प्रोसेस क्या था? मतलब कैसे उन लोगों ने तुम लोगों को सिलेक्ट किया था?
तो एक्चुअली फर्स्ट राउंड तो था ऑनलाइन टेस्ट, तो उसमें 4 या 5 स्टेप था शायद. तो पहला था स्यूडो कोड राउंड, देन था इंग्लिश, इसके बाद था गेम राउंड और लास्ट वाला बिहेवियर. 4 राउंड ही था. तो स्यूडो कोड राउंड में पूरा कोडिंग मतलब स्यूडो कोड है, तो उसमें शायद कट ऑफ थोड़ा कम है इंग्लिश के कंपैरिजन में. इंग्लिश में बहुत ज़्यादा कट ऑफ था. उसके बाद गेम राउंड पे 6 टाइप का गेम था शायद. उसमें एक डिडक्टिव था पहला, उसके बाद ग्रिड चैलेंज, उसके बाद मोशन चैलेंज, इसके बाद स्विच और डिजिट था शायद. ये 5 था.
ओके. तो उसके बाद
लास्ट वाला तो सबका सिमिलर ही है, बिहेवियर आपका जो सही लगता है. तो वो ऑनलाइन टेस्ट खत्म होने के बाद, सिलेक्शन होने के बाद टेक्निकल और एचआर एक ही दिन में था. वो 2-3 दिन मतलब लेट था, लेकिन नोटिफिकेशन 2-3 दिन पहले ही आया था.
Okay. So, Shubham, as you have mentioned that there were game-based aptitude section and pseudocode section in the online test. So, how did you prepare them?
Yeah, for the pseudocode round, like I prepared from Geeks for Geeks, and for the gaming round, I found the contents or syllabus from Prep Insta. It was detailed, very detailed, and so I got to know the syllabus from there, and I practiced it a little bit. But I prepared for the pseudocode round from beforehand.
Okay.
That was the preparation.
So I mean, when you enter for the technical round, as your background is non-circuital background, so how did you tackle the technical round and what question you are being asked?
Yeah, actually, for Capgemini purpose, I didn't got much time to prepare for the technical round. Actually, when I got selected for the technical round for LTI, which was the first company to, for non-circuital branches to visit NIT Agartala, I got selected in that technical round also. So I started preparing from that time. After that, there was some months of skipping, but I prepared that from that time, like the basics of some new technologies, and so that I can explain myself. So because why I want to join Capgemini from being a civil engineering branch. So the first question was that only, why do I want to join a IT company coming from 4 branch? So
yes.
That was it.
So do you remember what type of question they asked?
Yeah, as I said, the first question was that, and as I said that I studied the basics of some new technologies like machine learning. So he asked me that what are the types of machine learning that you know, and what are the real life uses of it in like our daily to daily life. So I gave some of the examples and discussed the types of machine learning. So it came under the basics. So I answered it. And after that, there was some questions from pointers and also like blockchain. He asked, "What do you know about blockchain?" So I gave him the gist of that concepts, and that was it. It was not very lengthy. It was like for 10 minutes only.
Okay, so basically, they asked you the question from your CV, right?
Yeah. There was another question, but it was from HR. Actually, during the HR, he asked me that why do you want to? I gave the same answer like I studied a little bit of the new technologies and that all. But he asked that like what is the reason that you want to come here? So I told that as you can see from my CV that I have always invested some of my time into some IT technologies. Like I during my 2018, like in second year, I visited that CTTC. I did a course there, so I could give the reasons like why I want to come here. So he got satisfied with that answer.
Okay, so I mean, when you cleared the technical round and entered the HR round, so what type of question they asked? I mean, the HR round was like a general HR round or like it was something different?
No, it was general. My turn came at 6 p.m. After the whole day. I think he was a bit of he was also a bit tired.
Exhausted.
It only lasted for 5 minutes or 7 minutes. I think. He asked that question only, as I told him. I explained that I invested some of my time every year learning some of the IT technologies, and I'm interested in that sector. And also he asked that why do you want to join Capgemini? Like, what are my interests in that company? So I linked it with the answer that I gave before. Like, as I told that I am interested in machine learning, so I gave name of a project that Capgemini was doing at that time. So he got really impressed with that. He smiled and said, "Yeah, it was good answer." Yeah, that was. So I think in any company that you are giving a HR round, I think you should do a bit of research about that company and what are the projects that they are working on, so that you can justify your answers that you give.
Yes. I mean, if you give the general type of answer, then only there is a bit of chance to get rejected, right?
Yeah, they understand that you don't have done a bit of research, so they expect that you will do a bit of research before coming to the interview. So.
Okay. Okay. So now, Shubham, I mean, you tell me, when did you start your preparation and what was your roadmap before the placement session?
Yeah, frankly, like in civil engineering, you already know that there are a very little amount of core components, and I don't have enough CGPA anyway to sit for them. So I wanted to have a job. We were leaving the college, so I prepared. I started preparing from the first company that came, the first IT company that came into our branch. That was LTI. I cleared that online round also, and also cleared the technical round also, but I got rejected in the HR round. So like my preparation started from back there. I prepared for some of the subjects that I targeted. Like I completed the DBMS, like the basics, and I was good at and DBMS, and also a bit of data science, data structures concepts. And also like I studied what are the concepts or basics of that machine learning and big data. So this was my preparation for the IT companies. And after that, I also set for 3 or 4 companies, but I got rejected in the every HR round, like Infosys and CGI. So after that, I
I
got
mean,
position in Capgemini.
you were able to clear the technical round, but in the HR round, there was something
Yeah, yeah,
something not going on in your favor. But in that Capgemini, I think
yeah,
you have corrected yourself and got selected for the company.
yeah. Got lucky, I guess.
Okay. So did you have done any project
In IT,
in IT?
no, not really.
Okay, so I mean, from a non-circuital background for a student, I mean, it is not necessary to have a project in IT domain.
Yeah, it is not really mandatory because like my friend Arjun also got placed. He didn't have any project. I think he also
Okay.
didn't have any project in IT sector.
ओके सो एक्चुअली क्या होता है कि बहुत बच्चों का ये एक हेडेक होता है कि उन लोगों का प्रोजेक्ट नहीं हुआ, अभी तो पेंडेमिक चल रहा है और भी मतलब प्रोजेक्ट करने का अपॉर्चुनिटीज़ कम है, तो एक हेडेक होता है कि प्रोजेक्ट नहीं है, जॉब नहीं मिलेगा, तो उनके लिए अगर तुम कुछ बोलना चाहो तो।
एक्चुअली ये मैंडेटरी नहीं है कि तुम एक प्रोजेक्ट करो. एटलीस्ट इफ यू नो द बेसिक्स द कंपनी विल अंडरस्टैंड एंड द people who are interviewing you will understand that you are valuable to the company. You have to like just give him the sense of like you are valuable and how can you contribute to the company. Like it is not mandatory that you have to do some project work basically because they are not like usable to the company also. So they give you trainings after that anyway. So I think that is not mandatory. It is mandatory that you prepare for the technical rounds and the basics of every concepts that you are working on. That's it.
Okay, okay. So I guess Capgemini is visiting to your campus for the next batch. So any tips you want to give your juniors, basically for the students who belongs to the non-circuital background? You can give a motivational speech also. I mean, whatever you want.
Yeah, like don't get disheartened if you don't get placed in any other companies that came before, or even if you don't get placed in Capgemini. Like there are companies to visit next, and you can always try. Like I got rejected in 4 companies in the HR round. It was like a very difficult time for me, and I almost gave up. It was the Capgemini that I gave my last try. So don't get disheartened and like try your best. And for Capgemini especially, like prepare for the pseudocode round, and also prepare for the prepare or know the games that will come in the exam, like because some of them are very different and you won't understand sitting in front of the computer for the very first time.
Yes.
So
yes, I think
do a
you
bit of
guys can.
research.
I think you guys can install a app from the Play Store and start playing that game. Like Sudoku is one of the game that comes in the gaming round, right?
Yeah,
So you can play
Sudoku game, and
yes.
after that there will be also a motion challenge and also a memory challenge. Like some dots will blink on the screen, and you have to memorize where the dot blink. So that is it was difficult for me, that game.
Okay, okay. So yeah, those are actually the invaluable words. Shubham, you have shown the ground reality to the students, and thank you for
Yeah.
being with us. Thank you for giving us time, and hope you have a great future ahead.
Yeah, thank you.